Hi, this is Superintendent of Schools Bill Olson with a school system update. Well, we're in the beginnings of what I hope is not a snowy season. We've had 2 days off recently with heavy snows. I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a couple of minutes. This morning at Westford Academy, we had a 2-hour career day, career experience for our students. I want to thank the staff for putting that together and also the local business people and professionals who participated in the career day, which helps expose students to different careers and perhaps try to pique their interests and passion in certain areas. As we all know, many of us who have a number of college degrees perhaps have worked in an area other than the area in which we received our college degrees. And so I know I have an engineering undergraduate degree and an MBA from Babson College, and it wasn't my original intent to move into education. It almost happened by accident. So the exposure of students to a variety of careers is very important to see where their area of passion is and what they would perhaps like to pursue in the future. We've had, as I said, 2 snow days this week. That has delayed the beginning of some of our winter sports, although I will say that according to Jeff Bunyan, our athletic director, there are swim meets that will be occurring the week of or on December 12th and December 17th, and the girls basketball will be playing a girls basketball team on 12/17 at 5:30, and a full listing of Westford Academy athletics and the schedule of events can be found on the Westford Academy website. I want to congratulate Jenny Kravitz and digital learning specialist Stephanie Goslin at Westford Academy for putting together a very special science lesson on augmented reality with a comparative analysis of human organs. They used technology to present in quite a bit of detail a digital presentation on the various organs and their functioning, how they assist other organs in their functioning throughout our life cycle. So they put together a very interesting lesson. I'm hoping to go over to see that myself, as Jenny just notified me of that taking place. Jenny, as you may or may not know, is our grade 6 through 12 science coordinator, and Stephanie Goslin is a digital learning specialist. She assists teachers in the presentation of the curriculum when assistance is needed, so that we can enhance the learning experience of our students. This Saturday, December 7th, is the 45th Holiday Bazaar at Westford Academy. It begins early in the morning and runs much of the day. There are over 100 vendors who bring a variety of very interesting crafts, foods, etc. To the bazaar, and looking forward to seeing many people there. There are generally thousands of people who attend that particular bazaar. Well, as I mentioned earlier in my first comment, we are in the snow season, and we have certainly been visited by more than a few inches of snow. We currently have about 16 inches on the ground, forced the cancellation of 2 days this week, and as you know, we'll have to make those up at the end of the school year, because the state requires every school system to have a minimum of 180 days and 990 hours at the upper grade levels, 900 hours of direct instruction in the lower grade levels. And so we need to meet those requirements, and we will. Hopefully the trend for snow will not continue. Yes, it's nice to have a little bit periodically. It's nice for the ski industry, and winter sports in general, but it's difficult in terms of maintaining momentum in a school system when you have a number of days off. Keeping in mind that 2 years ago we had 9 cancellation days because of inclement weather, and I hope it doesn't happen this year. Speaking to that, tomorrow I will be visiting with Mrs. Parker's class at the Chris Foley School. This is the 2nd or 3rd time I'll be appearing before them. I've done it over the last several years to talk about the process I go through in terms of canceling school. And it's like a press conference. and a news conference that Mrs. Parker sets up where the students are reporters and they ask me all sorts of questions about the who, what, when, where, and why of canceling school during inclement weather or other school emergencies. And some of them make some very interesting and valuable suggestions. And so it's always great to get out of the office where you're always dealing with mediations or arbitrations, litigation, discussions, sometimes difficult discussions with staff, with students, sometimes with colleagues. And it's nice to get out and be with the students, be with the staff, where the action really takes place. We have a great school system, and oftentimes people will stop and say to me, "Thanks for giving us such a great school system." And my answer to them is always, I'll take 1/600th of the credit, because the magic happens in the schools and in each classroom with the teachers, all the support staff, and the administrators. And so I want to thank them particularly for doing such a great job. Thank all of you for the support that you have continually provided to our school system. Bill Olson, look to see you the next time.